Joining me this morning is a gal that has been on the show before a long time ago with me, I think, Natalie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was last year.
Last year, and then you were on when I was on vacation with Bob, Natalie Breedlove. And Natalie, welcome, and you brought your little friend Dover with you.
I did, yes.
And there's Dover, beautiful little dog. Now, what kind of dog is that?
He's a pit mix.
Okay, okay. How old?
They're not sure, and I think when I got him, he was a little over a year, so I said the day that I got him was his birthday, so he's about
That's
2
what
now.
we've done.
I've had him a little bit for a year.
Okay.
A little over a year.
Nice little fella. And of course, you have coming up the Ferocious 5K run.
I do.
When's that going to be?
May 2nd, so it's Saturday. It's at the, it starts and ends at the APL on Green Road there.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about it.
It's 5K, so the 5K, it's 3.1 miles. We have a lot of runners. Last year we had 90 runners participate in it. We also have a walk that starts at 9:05. It's 1 mile. It's just a fun, it's not timed. People come out and they walk a mile, and then we have a kids fun run that starts before that. That's about a 1/4 mile. So it's from the APL down to the tracks and back.
Okay. And all the money that you raise, and we'll get into that, how that's done, goes right back into the APL?
Yep.
Now, are you with the APL?
I'm a volunteer.
You're a volunteer.
I started as a volunteer, and I was into running, and I knew that there's an Asheville Distance Running Club, so I'm part of that.
Okay.
So they do, I don't even know how many races. I mean, over 20 for sure, throughout the year. So I got into running, and I wasn't sure. I was at that point where any animal I saw I wanted to take home. So I didn't want to really get into the shelter at that point in time, but I really wanted to help out. So that's how the 5K came about.
Now, how do you make money from this thing? I mean, do you pledge? Is there pledges involved?
Yeah, right now I'm looking for sponsors. So last year we had about 14 sponsors. The more sponsors we have, obviously, the better off the event will be, the more things we can do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Lorello's Vineyard is a sponsor. Karen Breedlove Realtor is a sponsor. Cold Nose Companion Dog Training is sponsoring this year. Applebee's in Asheville, they sponsored last year and they're sponsoring this year again. And Biscotti's here is sponsoring as well.
Oh, worries.
So, so some people choose to give money, which if you want to be a sponsor, even like people can be a sponsor if they just, if they can't participate in an event and they just want to give. The lowest sponsorship is $75. You get a t-shirt, a race event t-shirt, and you get your name put on the back of the shirt. Middle sponsor is $125. You get 2 t-shirts and your name on the back. And then the top sponsor is $200, where you get 3 t-shirts, event registration, and the name on the back of the shirt. So.
Do you have enough shirts to go around here? I mean, you might have 100 people running in this thing.
Yeah, last year it's shirts are only guaranteed to obviously sponsors, and then anyone that pre-registers for the 5K event. Pre-registration closes April 11th. So you have to get your registration in before then in order to be guaranteed a shirt. For walkers, it's like walkers and fun run participants, it's by donation only. Mm-hmm. So, some people want to donate money. The APL has a list of items, they have like a wish list of needed items that they run out of, quite frequently, like paper towels, blankets, things like that, food. So people can bring that in as well. A shirt does not go to a kids fun run or a 1 mile walk participant unless they let me know in advance, pre-register, and the shirt would be like $12 on top of whatever they donate.
Natalie, now, just for curious reasons here, I guess, what is the actual route of the 5K?
It starts at the APL and it goes towards 84.
So you're going south.
We're going away from the railroad tracks just because they, you never know when a train's going to come.
Right.
So we're going, towards the railroad, or away from the railroad tracks towards 84. So on Green Road, you go to 84, you make a right onto 84, and then a left onto, is that Dibbles by the
Dibble
nursing
Road.
home? Dibble?
Yep.
And then it's just an out and back course from there.
Okay. Would it go as far as Brandt's Apple Vineyard?
No, not that far.
Not that far?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Dover's pretty well trained here.
I took him to training classes because when I did get him, he was abused.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So he wouldn't, you know, he just needed a confidence building. So I can tell when I haven't taken him to training is when he starts getting a little shy.
Well, you have to keep going over it with them, or
Mhm.
they forget. My mom took hers to a trainer, and it was great at first, but then she gave up on it and
Yeah.
they lost it. But he seems to be pretty.
He passed his canine good citizen test. There's a test that they give to dogs, you know, if you want to do that. So he's a good citizen, and you know he has a title. I'm not really a show person, but he really likes to do like the obedience skills. You know, and that's kind of his cup of tea. So I've taken him to a couple places.
Dover, there you're on TV. Oh boy, a little treat there.
Yeah.
The camera needs to go down just a little lower, I think, for him. I can see his snout there. There he is. He
We'll
might
see.
be a little
Camera
camera
shy?
shy, yeah. Okay, you're on there, kid.
Are you ready? Hey, hey, sit. Ready? Bang! 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 He knows roll. He's supposed to roll over on his back.
Okay, that's
Hey,
all right.
up. Turn.
You just got wounded.
Yeah.
That was good.
High five. Yeah. Good boy.
Good boy.
Let's see. He knows stand, which
Can
is
you
pretty
shake?
hard. Yeah, shake. Good boy. He knows touch.
Bite dog shakes with the left hand too.
Touch. Yeah. Good
They're called
boy.
paws.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, what else does he know? He knows roll over. Down. Roll over. I don't know if he'll do it because he's so close to everything. Down. Roll over.
Doesn't want to knock the cameras
Yeah.
over.
He won't do it. Let's see. Turn.
That was cool. That was good.
Hey, turn. Sit. Sit. Good.
Good boy. Good boy.
Little rusty.
That's beautiful. That's a nice dog.
He was supposed to roll over on his back with the bang.
Yeah.
I think it was too close to the chairs.
I got a neighbor dog that does the bang thing, and it gives me.
It only took him 2 times to learn
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He definitely wants to please, you know, and he's treat motivated.
And also you're nice to him, and you didn't have that when he was a baby. you know?
Yeah. No.
All right, what Natalie is here about is the Ferocious 5K run. It's coming up on May 2nd, and there are 3 different events actually. At 8:45 a.m. that morning is the Kids Fun Run. 9 a.m. is a 5K race. Are you participating in that?
I can't participate because I'm the race director, so I'm
Right.
overseeing everything.
Right, you make sure.
So you'll see me at the finish line making sure all your timing is going correctly.
And then you're having a walk at 9:05.
Yes.
So that's
Yep.
for the folks that don't run, correct?
Mhm.
This is going to be, again, on May 2nd, and registration and packet pickup starts at 8 a.m. There's a lot of different things here that you might want to go over, Natalie, that I might have been missing here. Since any kind of other details that need to be given out before.
If you have any questions, you can always email me my information. You can email me at raceinfo@acapl.org, and I'll get back to you. The actual websites, because we do have online registration through RaceIt, so it's an online company that you can just register online and pay online. All of that. We have a Facebook page. All that will be put on the APL website within the next couple days, so you can look for that.
Is there a registration deadline I think you mentioned?
April 11th is the deadline in order to be guaranteed a shirt, because we have to place shirt orders by that point in time.
Right.
So We normally order a couple extra, but it went really, really fast last year.
Sure.
So some people wound up not having shirts because they didn't pre-register, and they were a little bummed about it.
I got a little email here asking how far is it 5K?
3.1 miles.
3.1.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And again, this will be running south of the APL on Green Road. It'll go to 84, turn right, then go down Dibble Road,
And
then come back.
Yeah, and then come back. It is a Ferocious 5K. So, I mean, there are inclines both directions. So, you know, what goes up must come down as well.
Right.
So it's not a very flat route, but it's not very steep hills like the harbor.
No, I don't
like that.
remember any real steep hills.
But there's an incline. People were saying that it was a little bit of a rough.
Was it? Okay.
But
okay.
Ferocious.
Because I go out there all the time, and especially when Brant's is open for apples and stuff, and never really had a serious problem out there. But I'm driving a car.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a slight incline. So, and there's not a lot of races that happen before this one in March and April.
I was going to say this is one of the earliest ones.
There's a couple in March that will come and play.
Well, there.
But
And again, go over if you would before I let you go. How the money is raised and it all goes to the APL.
yes, everything. Obviously, you know, the shirt cost gets subtracted out of that, but everything that is donated, anything raised, goes directly to the APL to, you know, help support the homeless dogs and cats of Asheville County.
And there are sponsors, and if people want to sponsor, they would have to get a hold of you, correct?
Yeah, they can either email me at raceinfo@acapl.org, or they can always call if they have questions. My direct number is 440-413-9250. So either way, if you guys have questions, you want to sponsor, if you're having a hard time finding the forms, I can always email that to you.
And she gets right on it. She does take care of things really quickly. So if you do have any questions, get a hold of Natalie, and she will get back to you. So it sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a great fundraiser for APL. How's APL doing, Natalie? Are they still in dire straits of needing things?
They're overcrowded right now.
Still,
yes. It's kind of an uphill battle for them because they donated or a lot of animals got adopted the last couple of months, like for Christmas and all that. But then they get a whole bunch of strays and surrendered animals. So it's difficult when you might be adopting 5, but then getting 11 in that day.
Sure.
That same day.
Sure.
So they're out of space. They definitely need
I know Mary.
every help that they can get.
And you might even be aware of this, but or maybe not. I don't know. But Mary Beth Nassif has got a thing going on for Goodwill, food pantries, and the APL.
Yes.
And she mentioned that they need cat and dog foods and blankets and bleach and all that sort of stuff out there. And anybody that can donate some of that stuff will be able to get their name put in a bin to win a brand new car. And I thought that was very nice of her to do. And she goes, Pat, I didn't realize all this needs that other organizations needed. And she goes, I'm very happy to be able to do this. So she's donating a car in that name. So
she did that last year too.
Yes, she did. Yeah. So hopefully you'll be out be able to help out there, folks, and support our EPL. It's done a fantastic job. All my animals are rescue animals. I get them from the APL. So if you can help out, if you need a dog, go to the APL. It doesn't cost a whole bunch of money to get a dog and a cat.
And they even have purebreds there. They have puppies.
Yeah.
I just saw a purebred black lab puppy got adopted.
Really?
So
I've been looking for a Cocker Spaniel, but I don't think they've had them out there lately.
They have little toy fox terriers. I almost brought my little toy fox terrier.
Oh boy, you got a couple dogs?
I have 3.
Do you really?
Toy fox terrier, a pit mix, and a chocolate lab.
Really? Oh, that's great. Do you have a big place that you live out south?
I have about 9 1/4 acres.
No kidding. That's good for them. They can run and play.
They like it.
As my wife always says, Pat, if we had a bigger piece of property, I'd have it all fenced in so they can run around and have a good time out there, you know, and get exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for coming in, Natalie.
so much for having me.
And come back anytime. We got a lot of time between now and May 2nd, so you're more than welcome to come back. Just email me
Okay.
and we'll get together.
Thank
And
you.
Dover, thank you for coming in. You're a good boy. Good boy. There he is, looking at the camera, looking at himself on the TV. Very good. Thanks, Natalie.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.